why why do they put the water up on the big towers?
To get water pressure.
I know, but it doesn't make sense, because in order to get it up, you have to have pressure or have someone carry up the water. So wouldn't that delete or negate?
Totally. Yeah. It's something called conservation of energy. It's one of the laws of thermodynamics. I forget which one, but yeah, you just stated it. That's totally true.
I'm smart.
Energy is not created nor destroyed. It just changes form. Like, I think, so if there's say we're in a car, right? So if there's a car crash, so a car is traveling along at certain miles per hour, and
Wait, this sounds like an algebra problem.
the duck is crossing the street at 4.7 miles per hour. No, I don't think we have a duck, but the car's.
I'm trying to get the microphone up here, so.
The car's.
Here, I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay, the car is driving at a certain speed. Well, velocity is speed and direction. So a certain velocity, and it has a certain amount of energy to it. If it hits something and just boom stops or whatever, it's transferring all that kinetic, which is energy of movement, energy into that wall or whatever it hits. So it's just a transfer of energy. Even with like the whole thing, E is equal to mc squared.
Yes.
That's an energy mass to energy conversion equation. So, all right, mass and energy are interchangeable, kind of. There's something quantum. Never mind. Quantum mechanics, quantum physics. There's basically. Matter doesn't really exist. Matter is a concentration of energy in a certain space. That's how you kind of get matter, essentially.
So what did we start talking about?
I don't know.
Water.
We're talking about water from a water tank. I don't know where I got from there.
The
Yeah.
water's up on the water tank.
Yeah.
We have to push it up there.
Right. So the idea is
We need
conservation of
pressure
energy.
to get it up there, to create pressure to get it down. So why don't you just keep it on the bottom, because it's like a
Well, because you need to water the cacti.
cacti. You don't, because they're succulents. You don't have to water
Oh, you don't?
them.
Oh, I don't. So why don't they just knock the water tower down? I don't know why they have it out there.
Because it's on water road. They have to have something,
It
some
was
kind of water that you can't use, because there's no services on water road.
It was on water road too, yeah.
But yeah, so why would they still have water towers up on the top? Like
Yeah.
Warner Brothers has one
Yeah,
on the lot.
to get water pressure. Yeah.
But who pushes
To
it
store
up
water.
there? The pressure that you're creating by becoming it.
Eventually, yeah, it has to equal. Yeah. The amount of pressure that you push to get it up there is equal to the amount of energy that you're going to get in a different form coming down.
Right, but then that negates itself, so then you
Yeah.
then you do not
Exactly.
have water pressure coming out of the pipes.
Well, you do.
Because that right there is deleting
But-
it to themselves.
But you're negating the time variable. So there's a time difference between when you push the water up and when the water comes back down.
Yeah, it's faster coming back down.
No. Time is as in time as in when you push it up there and when you let it down.
Okay.
So if they were happening instantaneously, then yeah, I think you'd have zero immediately. There would be no time variable at all. So yeah, there would be no point in
But
putting.
it takes longer to go up than comes down. So it takes more energy to take it up than it comes down, right?
No, can't,
Why?
because it just doesn't work that way. Can't.
Yeah, you just told me I was brilliant, that I just came up with the whatever thermo.
Yeah, it's a law in
Whatever you said.
thermodynamics.
And I came up with it. Why did I come
Well,
up with it?
although that's negating friction, so there's friction. So yeah, friction takes away. Yeah, so that's a perfectly. That's in a perfectly controlled system, which we don't have, of course.
Well, wouldn't that be controlled system? Because they're
No,
controlling it
because
somehow
control
in the
system,
water tank?
there'd be no friction, there'd be no air, it'd be in a vacuum, things like that. Constant pressure, temperature, all that stuff. So anyway, we're getting way beyond Anyway, so yeah,
So what?
you were correct in stating that the amount of energy it takes to get the water from the bottom to the top is the same amount of energy that it takes the water to get from the bottom to the top to the bottom.
So the moral of the story is the woman is always right.
Yes, that's the moral of the story.
Good answer.
If I had learned that when I was younger, instead of wasting my time getting a master's in chemistry, I'd be a much happier person.
Really?
When I was younger, yeah. What's
What
going
they
on
look
here?
for?
Oh, it's a cop.
Oh, no, well,
Or someone's pulled over you.
someone's pulled over. We
Yeah.
can get around it, but the woman's always right. So listen to what I say, do what I say, and we'll be fine. We'll be happy.
Yes, everybody will be happy.